I was just spending some time in Uganda at a Toastmaster meeting because I had this all set up earlier, but it's a 2-hour meeting. I didn't realize it was so long. But yes, I love my Zoom. I live on Zoom. And somebody said, I don't know how to have energy if I'm sitting all by myself. How do you do that in your video? Well, I just know that you're out there listening to me and having a conversation in your head with me as I share whatever I'm sharing. And today it's about nothing and everything. The quote, I don't even know who it's from, but there was a meme, if you will, all these new words I'm learning on Facebook, and it said, have you ever noticed that a person who has nothing will help you faster than a person with everything? And I thought, that's pretty neat. Yes. My first instinct was, yeah, that's true. And then I thought, that's a little judgmental. And then I thought, so you see, my thoughts go from first reaction, then I like to think about my reaction, and then open that up to explore, where are my words taking me? Where are my thoughts taking me? And what are the other possibilities? I find it really interesting to take time to reflect. And as I look at the work I'm doing with the self-sabotage and discovering ourselves and finding our real selves and having fun and celebration being ourselves, that it is more and more and more important to look at the words we choose. And out of the words we choose, the thoughts that we create. And if we're not careful, the thoughts that come instantly that are so common, because we just think, oh yeah, just follow the crowd. Let's stop following the crowd and let's think about what we're saying. So have you ever noticed that a person who has nothing will help you faster than a person with everything? And I thought about that. I've always been willing to help. Always. And then I think, okay, that's a little expletive, that always word about myself. You know when I'm willing to help? When I have the right attitude or the right mood or the right time or the right circumstances. Now you're going to laugh at me, but if you think about when you're driving and somebody wants to cut in front of you, it depends on your mood or how much time you've got to slow down, let the truck in, or if you're in a rush. I look at all of those. So if I have nothing, and many of us have nothing, I mean, today we seldom carry cash. So if you've got no cash, we could say that's the one with nothing. Do you stop and slow down and help somebody who needs some cash? Oh, I don't have any cash. I guess I'll rush by. But another option would be to say, okay, they need some cash. I haven't got cash for them, but maybe I can buy something on my card that they need. Who knows? Who knows? All I'm doing is inviting you to stop and think about what's the first thought that flashes in your mind when we see this. Do we just go down that rabbit hole in Facebook and then go do and carry everybody down with us? Or do we say, oh, I helped this person and I helped that? You know, like we're caught with responding so quickly, putting our mouth into action before we ever stop and put our mind into motion. Now, I can even feel myself going around in a little bit of a circle here, but I think it's an important circle. Think about who we're talking about. People that have everything, many of them also stop and help. They also stop and take care. It's not about whether we have nothing or everything. It's about who are we, what are our circumstances that moment, what is our time that we have at the moment, what's urgency, what's pushing us, and where are our thoughts and attitudes at the moment. So I'm going to say that this has helped me remember, forget about everybody that's got nothing helps. Everybody that got everything, they're, oh, they don't have any money, yeah, but they'll help you. Oh, they're very rich, so they'll be rude. It's all baloney. Stop it. Stop it. People are people, and people are people whether they have nothing or if they have everything. And it's going to depend on the mood, the spirit, the time, the circumstance, the location, everything about what that reaction will be at that moment. I'm going to leave you with that for Friday. Think through on the weekend. And as you see people who need help, stop and think about how are you helping? It's Coach Sandra, compassionate queen of straight talk. Yes, I'm working with people all the time now that self-sabotage, that aren't thinking about what the words are that are going to make life easier, not only for themselves, but for the relationships, their career. Getting along, having a little lighter time. You can do it. You know you can do it, and you also know I can help. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone.